Hey AJ,
Yeah, Mike.
did you know that today is a special anniversary?
Oh,
On July 20th, 1969, man first stepped on the moon. Man went to the moon. But on February 4th, 2022, the moon came to us.
What the show! What the show!
Mike. Mike. Oh no.
What?
Oh, okay. We got it fixed. We got it taken care of.
The moon is still
Listen,
coming.
everybody. It's Wednesday night. It's What the Show. We are down two co-hosts tonight, leaving us with the just the absolute irresponsible bastards who really came together to start this thing. My name is AJ Lancaster. I'm one of your co-hosts.
And I'm me, and I'm the other co-host. And this is crazy to think that well, first off, even crazier to think almost 2 years ago this show started. First things first, but we're approaching 2 years. But this was what the show was originally going to be, was just me and this knucklehead, and we've been debating how long would we have been still on the YouTube space? How many episodes would we have gotten had we not brought Juice and Bethany onto this? Because there's no way we would have kept this under control.
I was joking 3 weeks. I think it would have been 6 to 8.
Yeah, we would have gotten a little bit, but then everyone was oh, good God, these two just need to be corralled in. But tonight we're not getting corralled in because it's just the two of us.
Absolutely. It's the two of us, and anything goes. We can give fake reviews of Nope. Oh, yeah. Popping the champagne. We can give fake reviews of Nope and talk about Ed Harris's painful 45-minute nude scene on there and just tweet about it and
Did you all know
maybe
that?
get a pull quote.
Yeah, AJ is now an esteemed critic, apparently.
So many people gave great social media reactions.
And they picked that one.
William Bibiani
I loved it, which
called something an instant classic for the first time in his
in his career.
20-year movie critic
Mhm.
career. I owe that man an apology, a beer, in order for some soap at the bare
Yeah,
minimum,
there
because
you go.
Salt Cat soap. If you all haven't tried Salt Cat soap, it's phenomenal. Have you tried Salt Cat soap?
I haven't yet, but that's something that's on the agenda.
It's so good. Buy
It's like
Salt
the
Cat soap. Also,
$9 campaign.
you're going to see a Streamlabs link pinned at the chat. It's pinned, right? I'm going to see. It's pinned.
I pinned it.
All donations to the streamlabs.com/whattheshow always go to a charity. This month we are going straight to the Organic Academia situation, or Organic Academia Association. Sorry. And if you want some more info on that, just let me know personally. I can send you the link. It's some great stuff. We're benefiting some wonderful people there. Mike, we don't have rules tonight.
Right.
I don't feel safe. Yes.
There she goes. All right.
Spoilers for the new movie Nope. Horse people.
I wonder if
Yeah.
she's in it. Was she the inspiration for the movie?
She's
I
an
mean-
adult now. She's in the Ed Harris scene.
Oh, it's a good thing she was, because then I'd have questions if she wasn't. She wasn't an adult. I mean, not if she wasn't in. Oh, good God. No. Only
No.
no. She's an adult.
Nope.
She's an
Nope.
Yes, Nope.
That's the name of the movie.
Oh, I see what you did there. Now, we could find out about the horrifying truth, or Dingers!
Okay, so home run derby's going on. You shared earlier this week that Albert Pujols made it to the second round, right?
You did.
So, did you see the footage of him? I should have pulled this. Look it up. He tried to steal a base earlier this year.
Oh, wow. That had to have been spectacular.
It's as good as it sounds.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I can perform on the level of a professional athlete, but you all have seen me. I think I could be as efficient at stealing bases as Albert Pujols.
Ooh, that's an interesting thought. You know, the man is 42. He's older than me. Like, I'm impressed that he's out there. Like, just watching him in the home run derby, I'm like, I would have needed a nap, and he's out there clocking dingers.
Yeah, dude, I fell out of love with baseball as an adult, but knowing that somebody from when I used to watch baseball in elementary school is still out there.
Right. Yeah, he was playing when I was. Sheesh, I was probably just out of college, just out of high school when he started. Yeah, because he's 2 years older than me, so that makes sense. I was just out of high school when he went pro, and my entire adult life he's been playing baseball. It's insane.
Do we think it was rigged?
I don't think so. I maybe Schwarber pulled back a little bit, but I don't think it was rigged intentionally.
There might have been something psychologically for the other guy of well, it's the greatness I'm up against kind of thing, but I don't think pro sports it's too big to rig. I think in the modern day and age. I mean,
but Calvin Ridley got suspended for gambling.
Yeah. Okay. Remember when William Mays Hayes tried to steal the second base and stopped short of the base?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. He was much closer.
Willie Mays Hayes is a blessing to the community. We should all be blessed that we've gotten to witness the greatness of Willie Mays Hayes, especially for Wesley Snipes, but Omar Epps did a reputable job as well. So we will give them, it was a disappointing that we didn't get more of Wesley, but Omar Epps was part of the greatest movie trailer that's ever aired. The greatest movie trailer that's ever aired. Black
Motherfuckers
Hammer,
and the Monsters?
Well, that too. But
Second-
Black Hammer, White Lightning,
White Light.
with Jesse the Body Ventura, who apparently is contemplating running as a third-party candidate for president.
Yes. By the way, we have 9 people watching right now. For you 9 people watching, if you need something better to do, you can watch Major League for free on YouTube right now.
Or if you have HBO Max, you can go and watch Major League 3 Back to the Minors, and then come back and you might think we're a good show.
Or if you are sleeping on Mike and Bethany's couch, you can go and when people are taking a post-vacation nap, watch Major League 2 on their HBO Max account.
That happened.
Yes.
That is the thing that happened.
I meant to take a nap, put on something familiar, stayed up through, let's call it 75% of the movie. It's a great day. Got COVID. Anyways, Cedric Fielder.
Cedric Fielder. I don't know who Cedric Fielder is, but Brother
Is he
Lomas
in Major League 3?
I just remember the dancing dude, the ballet dude, which was pretty fucking ridiculous, But so we've got what were we talking about before we went on? I don't even fucking remember. But
I don't know. It's bullshit. We have no agenda. Nobody's gonna rein this in. And hi,
Hi.
Oh shit.
What's going on, friends? I don't know what has happened for the first 10 minutes of this, but I'm here.
Who sent you?
You did?
Allison, we were doing. Okay, so here's the thing. Every once in a while, we try to do a bit and it collapses. It's what the show. So
Yeah.
Mike and I just were like, hey, we're going to do this little bit. We're going to bring in Allison as the person who's supposed to babysit us and kind of like keep the stream under control. We're talking the Mario movie, ladies and gentlemen. The motherfucking Mario movie is going down tonight.
Now, I have a comment before we get to the Mario movie. There is a completely false and inaccurate statement on this screen right now.
Which one?
It's your lower third. And because you're asking us to text someone who doesn't exist. So, like, I don't understand this.
Look, I could like take my microphone towards the bedroom right now and you can just hear him snoring
We
if you want
don't
to.
need to hear those kind of noises.
Okay,
You know,
you don't just throw out that proposition. Is he actively snoring at the moment?
Yes, he is. I can't do that. He would murder me. I would end up on the like 6 o'clock news for having been murdered.
Okay.
you know who'd watch that clip a lot?
What, the show? Doing it for
No.
science.
No. It would wind up on Alice CNN.
Your trusted news source.
The most trusted news source. I love that.
You're a jabroni.
That's my most trusted news source. I just got to go to Griffith Park. He'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I'll just ask him what's going on and who are you? He's like, well, I live here and work here too.
Absolutely right. Oh, I see Brother Lomas is hanging out. That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Well,
Brother Lomas,
Harold,
friend of
Maxwell's
the
here.
show.
So many fun people. So yeah, can I just give you
Maxwell,
guys
it's
the
Alice
list?
CNN.
Alice CNN.
Paul
I'm gonna-
Mooney.
By the way, John the Stream donated $3 to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/whattheshow/trip. All of it going to the Organic Academia Association. I'll have you know, Peter, that the duck is one of the most noble, agile, and intelligent creatures in the animal kingdom. Gordon Bombay.
Ducks
Damn.
fly together.
Yes.
Just saying. My new name.
I
You're
Oh,
welcome.
plus.
love it.
Plus.
I love it. Can somebody please screenshot and tweet this?
Oh,
And the link to the
man.
stream. And you know what? Fuck it. The link to the
Allison,
stream.
Bring him
yard.
on. Bring him on. Let's have a conversation. Let's get to the bottom of it. I'm kidding.
Allison, you are on screen right now with an esteemed movie reviewer because he's being used in marketing campaigns apparently now.
For
so
Nope. I saw
Yeah.
that. KJ's reviews are one of my favorite corners of Twitter, and I
So-
love them so much.
So, do you know the origin
No.
of when I started doing this? So,
Mhm.
one of my favorite people in the movie review sphere was Ben Meckler. You guys look him up. Ben Meckler tweets. He's also the creator of the new Kung Fu Panda series on Netflix. It was the number 8 in the world last week. So Ben Meckler used to do reviews like this. And it was like every single major thing. He wouldn't go to the press screenings. He was in Los Angeles, but he would put out, like as soon as the embargo came out, his own review that was similar in comedic style. The beginning's normal, the end's normal, something in the middle. It's a little treat for everybody else. So he got this job with Netflix making Kung Fu Panda, and I just cheers to him. The series is amazing. It's a great kids animated series. I will watch it out of reverence for him. But I wanted to carry on the torch. So I started with Top Gun Maverick and mentioned visceral shots of Tom Cruise eating ripe, succulent peaches in the cockpit of an F-18.
and you got the Gaga heads all responding to you because of when you put it up.
Yeah, the Lady Gaga fan clubs asked me about Lady Gaga's song in the movie, and I said it was an Americana throwback to the Presidents of the United States' first album, the band that did the song "Peeps."
In my head.
I did see when you did that, and that was amazing. And like there were Gaga heads that were like, no, that's not. Also, Mike, you can probably vouch for me on understanding this. Again, being from Northern Virginia, I used to go to the Fairfax Fair almost every year. And the summer after I had graduated high school, I went to it because friends of mine because they would do concerts and everything. Friends of mine were playing on a side stage, opening up for the presidents of the United States of America.
I'm sure the presidents of the United States of America are probably like the first band on the bill now. They probably already got the 11 a.m. time slot at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's a band that, like, if I saw that they were at Coachella, I would go.
They show up at haven't they played here at like the Epcot like Food and Wine or like Flower? I feel like
Hoobastank is playing this year. Hoobastank is playing at Epcot.
And that's the reason I'm buying a plane ticket. Puns.
You can go to Epcot, drink around the world, and watch Hoobastank. Learn about the reason.
Learn about the reason. Is the reason really you? Because after all these margaritas in Mexico, it might be me.
The thing is, they need to keep the bars open, so while they're playing, you're literally crawling in the dark.
Ooh, that was a good one.
By the way, another donation from John Lestrina, friend, and I mean one of the best friends of the show, if not the best. Why'd you turn against me, Gordon? For 6 years, I taught you how to skate. I taught you how to score. I taught you how to get the W. You could have been one of the greats. Now look at yourself. You're not even a has-been. You're never was.
That man, that's one of the best lines ever in a movie. And that man is such a delightful scumbag. Let's give it up, Coach Riley.
Coach Riley, may you rot in hell.
So this week, I spent the past week and a half. I did a rewatch of Parks and Rec, and my God, they have two of the best scumbag characters of all time. One of them is much more subtle. I've grown to love him so much. If both of you watched Parks and Rec before?
Oh yeah.
I mean, bits and pieces, but not all the way.
You probably won't remember him, Allison, but AJ, Congressman Dex Hart is just the best scumbag there is. And the best thing is the more shitty things he does, the higher his approval rating gets.
Now,
seems legit.
Here's the thing. Much like the 1993 Super Mario movie, he was already a fucking parallel for Donald Trump. Wasn't he the one who was also a little bit of a germaphobe and had weird hair?
Yes, he had the very weird hair.
I love that segue, by the way.
Well, I love that segue, but we're going to lock in on Parks and Rec, apparently. Who's the other one?
Councilman Jam.
We're going to nail the segue. And
then
we're going to back up.
Then back it up.
Councilman Jams has a similar affinity that I have, which is hibachi. And I've said this before, this is public knowledge. If I ever win the lotto and am a multimillionaire, my best man and I are going to have side-by-side mansions. And there's going to be in our shared backyard, there's going to be like a guest house, but the guest house is there for the hibachi chef, who's going to be on call 24/7. So when we're hammered drunk at 2 a.m. and we want hibachi, we can just walk to the backyard and there it is. And he's like, God damn it, not again.
How much do you trust me with a knife?
Ever. I want drunk hibachi.
I like drunk hibachi. I go there all the time.
Oh my God.
Like I said, how much do you trust me with a knife?
I don't know.
I don't.
What about multiple chef knives?
Yes, chef. Did you watch The Bear? Have you watched The Bear? Oh my God.
I got through the entire series. Mike, I don't think was interested.
Oh my God. Oh God.
I was watching Parks and Rec.
You're missing out.
The Bear is really good, except for I can't remember watching one season of TV so much and being so let down by the ending. Mike, can we spoil The Bear for you?
Okay.
How the fuck? Like, I have looked into this. You cannot reseal cans of tomato sauce. You cannot reseal aluminum cans.
That's a valid point, I believe. Yeah.
Unless they,
No.
I don't know.
You
I
can
don't
buy
know.
a can sealer. That can sealer cannot reseal cans.
What kind of concealer? Like the stuff that ladies use as makeup?
I totally thought you threw a T in the middle of that word
Okay,
for
so
a second.
do we need to do another? Allison, we should do I don't have all the material to do a makeup tutorial to show Mike what concealer is.
Oh, good God. Allison, have you ever seen that video?
I have seen the aftermath of that video.
That's a
It's
reaction
still
video that-
you can still see the entirety of Ben Bateman and I doing a full makeup tutorial.
Where you were smart and went and got like your $10 CoverGirl, and he went to like Mac and Sephora and spent like $200 on shit.
That sounds right.
I had a friend who worked at Bare Minerals, and I
Perfect.
got the good shit. I got better shit and more tools, and I spent half. I spent half,
That's
Shop
funny.
smart.
Let me give you.
Not that smart.
and
Not only
I
that-
give good tips. But I'm using this webcam as my mirror, so it turned out shit.
I have like expensive makeup. Like I have that Rihanna Fenty foundation for like when I have big events to like want my makeup to be good, look clear, be like on it and set. But then like my everyday use makeup is like your drugstore Maybelline CoverGirl, like does not matter. It's fine. I just don't. Honestly, a lot of it is this, no makeup, just zero fucks given. But if I want to like be kind of pretty, but not like all out pretty, it's the $10, $14 shit's where it's at.
So when we have guests,
Oh,
that,
$14 shit.
sorry,
Yeah.
Allison, but when we have guests, I sometimes bust out this
The-
foundation, throw it on the Bare Minerals.
Nice.
It's like matched, but like
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. By the way, I just want to bring up this Daniel Clamp from Gremlins 2 is flat out Trump. So first of all, Gremlins 3, I don't want Gremlins 3. What I want is Joe Dante to make Joker 2. Joker 2, the musical, to me, seems like what Joe Dante was doing with Gremlins 2 when they're like, we want a sequel. There shouldn't be a sequel. Okay, I'll make the sequel because you gave me enough money, and I'm going to make it fucked up. It's going to be so stupid. I'm going to fuck this up on purpose because you gave me money.
It's like I'm Han. He's Chewie. We're in that fucked up bar.
That's great. It's
Yeah.
great. Guys, let me just give you, I need to give you the list of the movies, the 4 movies I've watched in the last week, so you can maybe understand what my mental state is right now. But I watched on Saturday night, I watched Super Mario Brothers movie. And then I followed that up with Sleepless in Seattle. And then I had to watch Psycho. And then today I've been watching Zodiac. So like I'm in a really weird headspace.
Yeah. So you know that part in the Mario movie where you remember Toad? Do you know who plays Toad?
Who?
Hyper liberal socialist musician Mojo Nixon.
Okay.
Remember when he's playing a song in the street and they black bag Toad and haul him off the street in a cop car? You know,
Yes.
you remember that level in Mario in the video game Mario?
I
The
don't.
Super Mario video game where Mario also seizes a cop car and leads a Goomba rebellion and takes over Koopa Tower because of course Koopa puts his name on his own fucking tower and does a socialist revolution, and the Goombas seize the means of production, like that level in Mario the video game.
Yeah. I remember how Yoshi looked like a real dinosaur
Yeah, that was the
and ate
majority.
flesh and not apples.
That was the majority of the $70 million budget. Mike, you seem like you have something you need to say. Or are you just being a hammer in, or no, Charge and Chuck? No, what's the hammer in one? The hammer one. Mike is one of the great silent actors of this
I love it.
generation.
I love it.
This is
He's a real Buster Keaton.
like, nah. You replace Mike with the dude from The Artist. You got a great, like, that's go picture.
Nice. Agreed. For sure. Super Mario Brothers. I don't remember that movie being what it was.
You
How can
mean
you
the
remember for
Communist
anything other than it was?
The first and only time I saw it was probably in 1993 when I was 7.
Okay, so, wait, I think that that lines up. It's you. No, you would have been 9.
I was born in 86.
Oh, never mind. I thought you
Math
were.
them hard.
It came out in 93. So
Yeah,
you
so
would've been
96
7.
I would have been 10. Yeah, so it'd be like 7 or 8. Yeah. Depending if I saw it in 93 or 94. I did not go see it in theaters. I remember watching it on like home video
Did you
and
go to
loving it and having a great time with it.
Except for the germaphobe, blonde-haired, creepy towards women dude with a
I
tower
thought
with
there
his
was
name
more
on it.
video game in it than what was actually in it.
No.
What I remembered.
Remember when people can't go outside because there's a weird fungus that gives people a disease? But also the fungus ends up being the hero in the end, but the fungus doesn't do anything to actually save the people.
Trust the fungus. I know the fungus doesn't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's
So
cute.
Trump and Biden are both represented in this movie.
So wait, the
And
Goombas
the
are
pandemic.
supposed to be the mushroom things, right? From the game? Like that's what those are supposed to represent?
No, the Goombas are the bad guys that you jump on, but it turns out that like Mario gets the Goombas, who are the bad guys in the video game that you jump on, to lead a revolt against.
The unionized.
Yeah,
Good for them.
the
Goombas are dancing
seize
again.
The means of production.
They got cute dance moves.
Oh yeah. Do we still have? We don't have the Goomba GIF anymore, do we? Oh, there we go.
There he is.
He's so happy.
He's so happy. Is that Toad? Is that the Toad one? That's not Toad.
That is the Ted one.
Oh, I like when he plays his harmonica and makes them all dance.
And then there's this weird thing about how they blindly find their love their socialist leader, but the Toad one ends up singing a different song that turns them against their leader. And it's one of those things about like the people rising against the power that they love and know. It's some deep communist manifesto shit. So the creators of this movie, we're going to do a little multiple choice quiz.
Oh boy. Thank you for
About
giving
the
me multiple choice like
production.
off the bat.
About the production of this movie. So, before Bob Hoskins was cast, 3 of these actors were rumored to be no, they did. 3 actors were offered the role of Mario: Dustin Hoffman, Tom Cruise, Danny DeVito, or I'm trying to remember.
It's really weird making a 4 this way.
Yeah, I didn't write any of this shit down. You know what? Let's just do those 3. Let's just do these 3.
Danny DeVito.
Was not. Well, I'm sorry. Which one was not? Tom Cruise,
Oh, was
Dustin Hoffman,
not.
Danny DeVito, or Tom Hanks. Let's do it. Or Tom Hanks.
Was not offered.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Hoffman.
Okay, Mike, your answer?
Bob Hoskins.
No, he was definitely offered.
John Leguizamo.
Good
Okay,
guess.
so the one who was not offered the role, I mean, that's technically right, was Tom Cruise. So Dustin Hoffman was offered the role. Danny DeVito was offered the role. And the other one that I mentioned was offered the
Tom
role.
Hanks.
Huh.
Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was offered Mario.
Interesting. I'd have watched a Tom Hanks Mario. I'd have watched the shit out of a Danny DeVito Mario. I could just see that as being like an early version of an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode.
So we've already ditched the game. The next question was going to be people who were offered to direct it, and Danny DeVito was offered to star and direct.
Now we're talking.
Now I'm in.
Yes.
I'm even more in. I want a remake directed by Danny DeVito, starring Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
And I'm even more on.
And then the writers of the movie, the original script of this movie was changed by the people who made Max Headroom, right? They changed all of it and rewrites on the set. The original script apparently was closer to a Princess Bride situation.
Oh. Okay. Inconceivable.
So
but
it would have been fantasy instead of we're gonna make a delightful Mario movie with
we're gonna make it
flamethrowers.
dystopian.
And
you know what I also really enjoyed was the foreshadowing of when they start merging dimensions and the already destroyed Twin Towers shows up in the middle of New York City.
Wow,
Yep.
Allison. Wow.
now here's the thing though, they were the Koopa Towers. So one of them like they
Little
Terrorist
doesn't sit
Mario
as well
just-
in 2022 as it did in 93.
the Mario the terrorist did kind of destroy two towers mirroring each other in the city of New York
I made Mike
Um,
speechless with my bad joke. I'm sorry.
with
Canceled.
Mike grew up in New York.
It was a terrible thing that happened.
It is. Oh, it is. Listen, Here's the thing, though. Goombas can't melt steel beams.
Oh, ooh, So glad I started this conversation.
Aren't you glad that you came in to be our babysitter?
So glad. I feel like I'm helping it go right off the rails with you. Like I tried to straighten it.
No.
Nope, Lego. That is not what we're talking about. Not at all.
Allison, can you imagine if it was just the two of us on this show for the past 2 years?
No,
There's no
not
Mike
at
and
all.
Bethany to like
no
kind
juice
of-
or Bethany to like rein it back in. Oh man.
Could you imagine like the live reactions Bethany would have from the other room if she was not on the couch next to Mike most weeks?
I mean, I've seen her reactions to Mike when she's on the couch next to him, so I can only imagine.
Oh, we have too. That's when we realized we need to quit fucking around. We're just stuck. This is really bad right here.
Oh
Oh,
man.
Lego.
No,
Oh,
no, Lego,
no.
we are not.
We are talking the Mario movie about the classic
Allison
video
is
game.
equivalating one of the biggest tragedies of all time and is blaming the Super Mario Brothers movie for putting the idea into the zeitgeist.
I'm not blaming. I'm saying that it's unfortunate.
Well, and here's the thing: in the Mario movie, they were right. We're not. No. But also, the Goombas seized the means of production, and the city was able to grow from there. And it was all about Donald Trump at the time. It was obviously Donald Trump. It was one of the most Donald Trump characters that wasn't from Time Cop, or that wasn't Biff Tannen, or wasn't Donald Trump in The Little Rascal spitting on a child. You guys remember that part?
Is Koopa a giant like Bowser kind of thing in the game?
Koopa was an original name for
Koopa is Bowser. It's
yeah.
Okay.
so it's Bowser. Koopa is the Japanese, what he's called in Japan still. And
I always like,
Bowser-
and now it makes sense why the little turtle guys that walk around are called Koopa Troopas.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Look at that. You guys taught me something new tonight. I always wondered where Koopa Troopa came from. Now I know.
AJ, we can't be educational.
No, this
Oh.
kid. Well, what are we? Mario was missing another Mario game. Another Mario game. where
Bowser
in the-
Koopa is his full name.
there's-
I love
it's
that.
the educational Mario movie or educational Mario game. Has you find things that are missing, clues of things that were stolen to help find Mario, and like you find a little bag and it has the thing inside. And for the New York level in Mario Missing, this is a real thing. There you have to find you have to find King Kong because he's on the Empire State Building and that's missing now. And you find a little King Kong in a sack. But here's the thing with that, like the King Kong is what 50 feet tall. He's in a little bag. The Mario can find.
I don't understand any of that.
Listen, ketamine is a powerful drug.
Oh, you
And
know
this
what I learned
camera is
today?
low resolution.
Speaking of Hollywood's James Remar, I learned that he is also in the remake of Psycho.
Yes, he is.
So I throw that out there. Things I learned by looking on IMDb to decide if it's a movie I'm going to watch or not.
By the way, we joke about our love for James Remar. Doesn't he have? We should listen to the full cameo. One of Hollywood's great voices.
He has a great voice. You guys should invite him on What the Show. I bet if you send him a cameo with the StreamYard link, he'd come in.
Let's take a listen.
Like, should we do just?
Hey, Jeff. James Remar here. Lord Raiden from Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Hey, pal, I am told that this is from, What the Show? And that you're a jabroni? Okay, man. Well, you got to put down the Appletini because the best Raiden said you got to do that, pal, because it is not weak to value life. You know, Shao Kahn and all those jerk-offs out there in Outworld. You know, you don't want nothing to do with those guys. So you're a jabroni. You got to put down the Appletini. And What the Show says you only watch a movie once in a calendar year because it's letterboxed. I don't understand any of that. But you know what? I'm coming to you from one of my favorite places in the world. It's Griffith Park here in Los Angeles. Near Hollywood, and that's where I live. I work here too. All right, Jeff. You take care, pal. And I guess your buddies love you over at What the Show. But I don't even know what a jabroni is. And and Lord Raiden should know everything because he's the god of thunder. All right, from the best Lord Raiden, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, James Remar saying, Jeff, so long, pal. Put down the Appletini.
So we give Jeff too much shit, and we did buy a $60 cameo just to troll Jeff for the past, I don't know, fucking year. First of all, we're gonna get another cameo. It's gonna happen. But the second part is the rest of this stream. It's Jeff. It's only for you.
All for
If
you,
you're
Jeff.
not Jeff, get the fuck out of here. Listen, like, by not Jeff, we're going to be talking about the Communist Manifesto that is the Mario movie. And Jeff, I hope you really enjoy talking about the Mario movie or, whatever's happening in the world of movie news. Oh, somebody did leave, so that's great. But hey,
Hi, Jeff.
you were in here. I'm so glad that you are Jeff. And Jeff, I'm how's it going tonight, Jeff? Just let us know in the chat, Jeff.
We got a bunch of Jeffs here.
Whole
I don't
bunch of Jeffs.
Yeah.
Each
Jeff
and every
and
one
I.
of them. Could be worse things to be called, maybe.
Nah, I think that's the main slur here is the Jeff thing.
Jeff Alice CNN. Is that our-
Like the name of an actual person, something that I invented after thinking about it in like 6 months of just like painstaking work in Microsoft Paint. Or perhaps, Mario Paint, which brings me back to the Mario.
Oh my
movie.
god, I used to play Mario Paint all the time. I used to draw Game Boys because they were really easy with all the shapes. And I was like, look how good I am at art, Mom.
Hey,
I'm
Allison,
an artiste. What?
raise your hand. That's who cares.
No,
Okay, bye.
don't
I'm
do
not
that.
Jeff. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys
Don't
later.
do that. Because like Mario Paint was the first thing that you bought a mouse for when you owned a Super Nintendo, and probably the only thing that you used it for. And then also the thing that when your cousins came over when they were visiting from Nebraska and you went up to and they went up all the way to Montana, they thought about just like playing Mario Paint with the little mouse for the Super Nintendo. So, you know,
Party in the USA.
just do a party with the
Hey.
USA.
You said Montana.
Yeah, I guess I.
Is that what we do now?
To party in the USA.
I don't know what we do now, Mike. Just let's confess to this. Juice, Bethany, we don't know what to do without you.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's a party in the sea.
I don't know what boundaries are set and like where I can like. I was brought in to wrangle, but I feel like I'm the
No, you
substitute
can
teacher
escalate.
that no one
Escalation
takes
is allowed.
seriously. So like any wrangling I do doesn't matter.
You can always escalate because like, have you ever told a dirty joke to Jeff and Jeff didn't like it? Jeff, do you like our dirty jokes, Jeff? Please let us know in the chat, Jeff.
You're a jabroni.
You're a jabroni. This Jeff in the chat says that they don't trust people who know what to do with their hands.
Which brings me to that moment in the Mario movie where like
it's why I don't like going to strip clubs. Or like
people who know,
like my bachelorette party, my sister was like, I was like, I don't want any strippers. I don't want to deal with any of that. Like, because they always pull you on stage and they do these things and like, and I don't know what to do because like they're right in your face. And like, what do you do with your hands? And my sister looked at me, she goes, you keep them to yourself.
See, there was Mike's. Here's mine. It's straight down.
But like, I also don't know if I can look them in the eyeball while they're like staring. Like here's
the thing. They're not
Staring
strippers.
into your soul.
They're people.
They are
They're-
people
And
with families.
They're not taking their clothes off to arouse you. They're exploiting the patriarchy through interpretive dance.
I love that. Okay, I'm good.
They want your money.
It's true.
That's a thing too. But how the fuck did we start talking about strippers on the show?
I don't know. I went there.
Eh?
We were talking about like not being able, like what to do with our hands, and that's like my biggest "what do I do with my hands" moment.
Okay, so like that's your biggest moment. Like, how many times have you been confronted with this moment?
Not many, because I don't put myself in the situation to be. When we were planning our wedding, we went to a wedding expo, and the way that we found our wedding photographer was because Frank and I are walking down one of the aisles. They have all these tables. Well, no, there's all these like tables and booths set up from like, and they have everything from like caterers, photographers, flowers,
Strip
dresses,
clubs.
all that stuff. They have male strippers that are there. They had the Rock Hard Review was there for, bachelorette parties. And so we're walking down the aisle and there they are standing there with all of their shirts off and their little bow ties and staring. And I was like moving away. And then I bumped into somebody and I'm like, oh, you're a photographer. We'll talk to you.
Frank.
Yeah, he was there.
No, that was the name of the. Listen, his name could have been anything. That's just like a stage thing.
Oh man, it was. They just stare, like their eyes just like bore into your soul.
Like, is it more like a glazed over thing, or have they perfected?
No, these men of the Rock Hard Review were smoldering, like to try to entice you to come over, and I was like, I can't.
If you're watching live, like this is not for the audio listeners.
We have audio listeners.
If you have YouTube Premium, because we don't upload this to your podcast
Anything
platform of
else.
choice,
I don't even know how to do any of that shit.
we're just gonna do eyes.
Smolder. I'm about to do the Norman Bates. I can't do it. It's not a good look.
How did we get to double-digit viewers?
I have no idea.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
So the
That's-
Mario movie. Thoughts, please. Anyone?
Lego, I don't know what this conversation is. This is my left field moment. It's already been a week. We're just brain dumping left and right.
Jeff, it's only Wednesday.
Yeah. Got to constantly be eating candy to do the Norman. Okay. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff made a good point there. Now listen. The Super Mario Brothers movie starred Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper is also in Speed. Speed is a movie where a bus could not slow down.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's the end of the train of thought. Holy shit. Oh, we would not have lasted more than 3 weeks with the two of us. Oh my god.
It was a movie called Speed, where the bus's speed couldn't go under 55 miles per hour. I think it was called the
You
bus
know who's
that
been going
couldn't
55
slow
miles
down.
an hour a lot lately? It's Justin the fucking Juice.
And I don't even know what a jabroni is.
Juice is back. Hello, sir. Help me.
What's up? What's happening?
How's it
How we
going,
doing?
friend?
Your hair has looked so good. From Bob's Big Boy to now, it's just, you are.
Wait.
We're
Waiting outside Bob Big Boy 45 minutes. It ain't like I
Yo.
got nothing better to do. Where's my fucking dope?
dope.
Where's my fucking dope?
dope?
Where's
Yes.
my fucking dope?
I
It
am
didn't show up.
was at a water
just-
park all day, and this is the result.
That's a good look for you.
Yeah.
I like the curl.
I'm working. Yeah.
Just go hang and just
Making
go
it
bathe
happen.
in water parks, and your hair will look like that all the time.
It's true. It
I
also
think
looks
we-
like this when I wake up, so I probably could just
There
do
you
that too.
go. I
We need to
love
look
it.
at
I
this-
didn't know
what's
you had
in the water
curls. It's
Listen,
fantastic.
if I saw you with that hair in those mirror shades in any water park in America, I'd just assume lifeguard. Trust him with my children. 100%.
I would say Frank who? I'm just kidding.
I felt like Billy
You?
from.
Oh,
I felt like Billy from. Yeah, who's that? Billy from Stranger Things rolling through.
Milk hunting? Milk hunter?
Zach Wilson,
Zach Wilson.
New York,
It's a Zach Wilson.
New York Jets quarterback Justin the Juice Oliver. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him to the show, Jeff. Jeff's across the world.
Jeff's across the world.
We have breaking news from Jeff.
It's a great side.
Okay, so Mike, when it comes to Universal films, how much can we fuck with them on the stream considering your employment?
I don't think they give a shit.
Okay, so
I was a little late on the Jeff, but there he is.
the
Oh,
chat
2
for the
weeks.
rest of the night is just Jeff. Jeff wants salt. Give Jeff salt.
Oh wait, can I do? Oh no, I can't. Once I click this, it'll. Well,
But
I need to make
No.
him a. Yeah.
what's it say? The Munsters. Okay, so Universal's 1440 Productions, that's a like indie production company, made the Munsters. And then they sold the Munsters instead of to their own company to Netflix.
Right. That's how bad this movie probably is.
It already went to Netflix
Instead of
because
Peacock,
it was so bad.
it could have went to Peacock.
Like that's the new the ultimate diss. Like this is like the. Oh, what's the worst direct-to-video sequel you can think of? Anybody? Anybody got one?
The worst direct-to-sequel video is Godfather Part 2.
Good job. This is the Tremors 3. No, this is the RoboCop 3 of fucking streaming movies.
Do I still? I at one point owned RoboCop 3 on DVD. I don't know if I still have it. I think one of my roommates might have stolen it, but yes, I own that, and I got it in a Walmart like $3 DVD bin. It was awesome.
Nice.
RoboCop 3 is still, part of the Communist Manifesto legacy that is the Mario movie, but it's fine. But
I'm really bummed that they ended Mario Brothers movie with a potential for a sequel, and we never got it.
Here's the thing, Jeff. I was just mentioning the fourth one. I don't know if there's a fourth one, and
There's six.
Nice. I've not seen past the original 3, and that means that there's going to be probably a rewatch for me in the near future. So I'm going to go ahead.
We're going to record a series of episodes about it and never release any of them.
Oh, there's 7.
There are 7.
Also, I believe Jesse Swift told me that in the 5th one, the Graboids become, or there's another monster in there, and they call them ass blasters.
Gonna be right back. Gonna go watch Tremors.
I think in number 5 they're called ass blasters, I believe.
Jeff's gonna go squeeze it easy for a minute.
Squeeze it easy. Juice, I cannot get over those curls. Looking fire.
It's something I'm working on. Yeah, so I've been doing the mop kind of lately, but I've been trying to flip it over, and now that I'm in the nicer 5-star dining, my boss was like, "You got to do something with that hair," and I'm thinking about it, and yeah, honestly, it might be just simple. It's just instead of going like this, just going like this. So
you look good.
We'll see what happens.
I love it. I love a good curl. I didn't realize your hair. People pay huge money to get perfect curls like you have right now.
Right on.
Saying people do.
People also.
I actually spent $7,000 on this hair.
See, there you go. That's a $7,000 haircut.
It's
I knew it.
$7,000 haircut.
$7,000 haircut. You don't touch it.
You don't touch it. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch it.
Did he
Tremors
actually
3
go watch
was ass
Tremors?
blasters. Got it. Okay.
The fire that burns in your fireplace is the same fire that burns your house down.
I would hope not. Well, that would make sense if you have a fireplace.
Jeff, I just got back, and oh my god.
It's Tremors 3, not Tremors 5. I was wrong.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Have you seen The Running Man?
No.
Okay, we're going to do an entire podcast on that, Jeff, but that's an entirely different story. The Running Man is hosted by the president, who's a reality TV show host who has an agent. But it's hosted by an actual reality TV show host who was the host of fucking Newlywed Game or something, but just saying, Mario movie, Trump comparisons, something to look into. Maybe a future episode.
I'm into it. Very much.
Somebody should start a podcast about seeing movies they've never seen before. That'd be really interesting. We need to find somebody to do that, and that might be a smart idea. I don't know, Juice hasn't seen it. That'd be a fun podcast idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea, dude. I haven't seen a lot of stuff. That'd be great. I haven't seen Tremors 3. I haven't seen I haven't even seen the first Tremors. Man? I have seen The Running Man. But I will, for the bit, I have not seen The Running Man.
Oh, so Juice hasn't seen it. So moving on.
Great Great concept. You just let me know when you want me to come on your show. We can talk about something.
Yeah,
The
totally.
Running Man is the best Hunger Games movie because of Sub-Zero. There's a Sub-Zero in that movie who has a fight in a hockey rink, but it's kind of like the Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What movie was it? It was a Double Take. No, not Double Take.
Double Impact.
Yes.
That's the one where he has the twin. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
As twins, right?
There's
Great
a hockey
movie.
violence scene on the rink that's a total ripoff of fucking The Running Man. It's so good. It's so good.
We could watch Southern Death.
We could
Am I
watch
gonna have
it.
when I have the entirety of What the Show on an episode of You've Never Seen It? Is it going to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Because I feel like it should.
It's going to be 7 hours long.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
It should probably be
chaos.
at least 7.
What's the most What the Show movie that you haven't seen?
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I've seen Dumb and
I
Dumber,
have.
but not the second one.
I have not even. I haven't seen Dumb and Dumber.
Shit. There's so many good jokes in Dumb and Dumber. Not Dumb and Dumber 2.
That doesn't
Right,
exist.
Dumber.
That movie does not exist.
Dumb
The
and
real-
Dumber
so-
is
Dumb
the
and Dumber
prequel.
The real sequel to Dumb and Dumber is The Three Stooges from 2010.
Okay.
That's a
But-
great movie.
Here's the thing. Dumb and Dumber has the same star as the 2011 Thing prequel as well. So if you watch those two movies both as prequels, it's do you have like I don't know, like you don't need it like laying around like a cork board that I could use to tie some string around some shit to tie the Thing prequel to Eric Christian Olsen and
Bunch of
Dumb
red
and
I
Dumber.
forgot Dumb and Dumber is not Dumb and Dumber 2.
yeah.
Dumb and Dumber Earth, the prequel.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Far
Yeah.
superior.
far
Far
superior
superior.
prequel.
And Louis Guzman taking his time as one of like the adopted dad to just
Oh, Louis
it's a
Guzman.
Jeff's kiss.
And
Jeff.
Shia LaBeouf's in it.
Yes.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf is in it.
That's fun. Oh, you guys, today is also a very important day,
second.
and I cannot believe I haven't said it yet, but I need to say a very happy gotcha day to our rescue pup Barney, who we brought home 3 years ago today.
Happy gosh today, Barney. Coming
also
home on the
sleeping.
day of the
Today's
moon landing when you see here's the thing.
It's also National Hot Dog Day.
And that's a hot dog that you got there. But you got that hot dog and man landed on the moon in 1969 on July 20th.
There was a radio host here in Orlando
Mhm.
that got banned from NASA because he was from like Cape Canaveral because he was very vocal about the moon landing not actually happening in 1969 and like
Mhm.
went on a tour while there and like the tour guide kept saying stuff and the guy was like, that's not what happened. That's
So
not
that happened on
what
July
happened."
20th. But you know what happened on February 4th of this year?
The moon came to us.
What a great movie.
Yes.
Still gotta finish it.
Greatest
It's already
movie.
won 73 Academy Awards.
Greatest movie of all time.
Wallace Shawn was resurrected from the dead
It's
to
just
star
fun.
in the
Just-
role alongside
Halle Berry.
Donald Sutherland.
The moon fell
Patrick
on
Wilson.
February 4th. Patrick Wilson.
Halle Berry.
Donald Sutherland, by the way, is just in like 4 minutes of this movie. But it's some of the. I'm going to come in. I'm going to give you exposition. I'm going to blow my brains out. And here's the thing. I'm not going to walk. You have to wheel me in and out of it. Like,
We pray at the
it's a
altar
Bobby Bonilla joke.
of mega
Bobby
structuralists.
Bonilla. Bobby Bonilla.
I was watching Dread.
Great movie.
Oh, the Carl Urban one?
Carl Urban,
Great fucking movie.
Yeah.
like third line, mega structure. Not joking.
Mm-hmm.
Third line.
Yes.
The mega structure of this.
I've
So
not seen it in so long, but now I have a reason to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I saw that when it came out at
I
midnight
am the
in
law.
3D with my best man Kyle and 3 other people in the theater, and it was awesome.
That's
I am the law.
I'm
great.
going
Have
through.
you seen Kyle?
Have I seen what?
Kyle? His best man? Have you seen him?
Yeah, he wasn't he there?
He's like this tall.
was
have you
he
seen
was
Kyle?
he at the was he working when you
Have
guys
you
were
seen
here in
Kyle?
Orlando?
That was-
No, that's Brian. Have you seen
Oh.
Kyle?
I have not seen
I was
Kyle.
gonna say that was John. Yeah, that
Like
was
this
Brian.
tall?
No.
There was no John.
Yeah, I don't know. John is just when you don't know the name, you just say John.
I'm so
Oh, that was
Yeah.
John.
That's Jeff.
It was Jeff. Yeah, Jeff. That's what. So yeah, if you don't notice, my apartment looks a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brand new
good guy.
carpet
Nice.
Wow.
in here. Nice.
Fancy.
So I threw the guitar up there. So normally I arranged my Blu-ray shelf that's over there to basically just put the movies that like I want to have to fit on the Blu-ray shelf. And so I'm working through the ones I hadn't seen in a while, and they're in there sorted by genre. So in action. So I was like, I'm gonna watch Dread. So you'll get some fun, hopefully some fun rewatch updates on the show here and there. Maybe
That's a
That
good
way.
time.
Dread is sick as hell. Like it just
I know. I need to watch it again.
it rules.
I need to like watch some more happier shit though. I think coming up because I'm getting into like a bit of a spiral right now.
Okay, so I got some recommendations.
Okay.
Okay, first off, Requiem for a Dream. Have you ever seen
Yes.
Requiem
I
for a
sure have, and that is not the mood I'm going for.
Dream? Okay.
big.
Schindler's List.
Definitely have not seen it, but why are you trying to ruin my life?
Okay.
Lorenzo's Oil.
I saw Lorenzo's Oil in high school.
Yeah, it's bright. It's
Real
uplifting.
heartwarmer.
Yeah. A Serbian
500
film.
Days of Summer.
I did see that one. That movie actually made me end up hating Zoe Deschanel as like a human being for a while.
Are you talking about 500 Days of Summer or
Uh-huh.
a Serbian film?
500 Days of Summer.
Okay, it could go either way. I don't know if you've seen both
I
of
like
them.
took her
like-
character personally.
Ooh,
watching
the
that
Deer
movie.
Hunter. By the way, the Deer Hunter came out in 1978.
There you go. That's
I know this.
correct.
And this is a thing that I use the fragrance store. By the way, for anybody who's not watching, like unaffiliated who's watching right now, I work at a fragrance store, and I do this thing where it's like, this is the year that fragrance came out. That's the Oscar that came out the year that this won this thing. So when a let's say a 17-year-old kid walks into my store and they asked to see the green bottle of Polo. Polo Green came out in 1978, same year the Deer Hunter came out, which won an Oscar. Hey kid, you know what movie came out in 1978 that won an Oscar? The Deer Hunter. Have you ever seen the Deer Hunter, kid? Lock eyes with them, stare them down. No? Okay, well here. Go watch the Deer Hunter, but this is what a young Christopher Walken smelled like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There you go.
Ooh, Dawn of Sadness. I mean, that's whew. This is a Jeff recommendation for Belladonna of Sadness. Also, yeah, 500 Days of Summer is just definitely not necessarily just Gordon Levitt for being in the movie, but the dude who made it and the dude who read it and just everything about how he thinks about like relationships work and just
I was in a
interaction.
really toxic relationship at the time, but I
With
have
Frank?
not gone back. No, definitely not with Frank. Long before
Frank.
I met Frank.
Frank.
Jeff.
Yeah, with Jeff.
I'm looking up sad movies. What was the one? I'm like trying to remember. What was that one about? The Spectacular Now. I saw that. I can't remember what was with that movie.
Is that a Schmodown joke?
No. Well, that's then it'd be called The Spectacular Never.
It's sad now.
Oh,